Hi there, Cancer, and welcome back to Star Lourdes Tarot. This is going to be your tarot forecast from November 26th through to the 2nd of December. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them out. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. First up, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse position, followed by Major Arcana, the Lovers upright. And next we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse position, and Five of Pentacles upright, and lastly the Four of Wands reversed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, for your overall energy, Cancer, it's the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. Ten of Swords upright, this is sort of like the finale, the end of something that could have been extremely disappointing to us, can often sometimes represent a dispute or a fight or falling out with a close friend, family member, a significant other. However, it's in the reverse. When the Ten of Swords is in the reverse position, the energy is a little bit different. It's because the Ten of Swords will then revert back to the Nine of Swords in the upright position. The Nine of Swords is the card of excessive worry, anxiety, things like that, sleepless nights. So it could be that for some of you, maybe a situation almost came to an end, but didn't quite go down that way, and perhaps you're in the worried state. You're just kind of concerned about how things are going to turn out. For others of you, maybe something did happen and you're just sort of worried about the fallout. Say if there was a breakdown in communication with people, or something came to its end and now you're just kind of worried about the fallout of it. Interesting. Now, coming right into the week, you have Major Arcana, the Lovers in the upright position. The Lovers represents partnerships, definitely can represent a romantic situation. So maybe for some of you, you almost came to a breakup with a romantic partnership and you're just kind of deciding whether or not you want to remain in the relationship, or for others of you, if it's not playing out in a romantic sense, it could be that you're trying to decide about something with a partner, maybe a business partner, something like that. Maybe someone is approaching you about going into business with them, and you're thinking about this partnership and there's a need to make a choice or make a decision. If it's playing out in the romantic field, it could be that you're deciding between two different people. For others of you, it could just be deciding to maybe end your relationship once and for all, or to keep going in it. For others, it could be that, you know, maybe you've been single for a long time and you're deciding you have the option now to come out of singlehood and become part of a couple. So it's just a general read, so it's going to play out differently for all of you. And it's paired with the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. The Eight of Wands in the upright position, this is a card of like excessive communication. This is where we're communicating. Things are going back and forth, text messages, emails, all kinds of phone conversations. It just represents a lot of communication. In a love reading, it can represent arrows of love find their mark. Now, however, it's in reverse position, so this is basically stating that there could be some communication glitches. Well, Mercury is going to be going retrograde very soon, so that could have something to do with it. I remember during the last Mercury retrograde, this card came up in reverse a lot. So it could just be botched communication you're expecting to come through and it doesn't happen, you know, so it's a little bit frustrating, kind of frustrating energy around you. For others of you, maybe you're waiting to hear from someone special or someone in particular, and you're not getting the message, or they're not getting your messages. It's like communication that's gone awry, in a sense. And it's interesting when it's paired with the Lovers here. This is a little bit of a tricky reading here. Now, going towards the weekend of the beginning of the month, beginning of December, you have the Five of Pentacles in the upright position. Five of Pentacles upright has a couple different, well, all the cards have several different meanings, but This card can often indicate being left out in the cold or feeling someone leaving someone out in the cold. It's like where you just kind of turn your back on someone, you kind of ghost them, you just don't want to deal with them. And it could be either you are doing that with someone or someone could be doing that to you. Especially with the Eight of Wands being here in reverse, there could be a lack of communication with somebody in particular. Now, it could be that's why the Ten of Swords is here, because perhaps you thought this falling out was going to be final and maybe it isn't, and you're just trying to figure out what's happening, but you can't get to the bottom of it because the person's not communicating or you're not communicating with them, so nothing can be resolved. In the meantime, you're just up in your head about it and you're worrying. And for others of you, this could be representing feeling a little bit of a financial pinch. And with it being around the holidays, December, a lot of times people feel the budget a little bit tight. So it could be for some of you that you're just feeling that there's not maybe enough funds to do what you want to do in terms of maybe gifts and things like that, or travel even. Perhaps there's just not enough money, that you're feeling sort of like the belt is tightening, which, like I said, that's common during this time of year. A lot of people feel that way. It's paired with the Four of Wands in the reverse position. This is a really good card, beautiful energy. The Four of Wands is one of the best cards of the minor arcana. Its energy is really good even when reversed. However, when the Four of Wands, this is in the upright, this is like the happy celebration card, getting together with family and so forth, and everything going beautifully, and we're celebrating, and we've completed something that we set out on a journey to go and do, and everything's working beautifully. When it's in the reverse, however, this could be a glitch. There could be a glitch in the plan. Maybe you move forward on something, and then it could be that you found out you didn't have enough cash. This is also a card that represents home and stability. For maybe some of you have to dish out extra money for a home situation or a home repair that's actually costing a little bit more than you anticipated, or it could be that something is costing you more money in the home than you anticipated. At this time of year, if we have something goes in our house, an appliance or something like that, and we have to repair it or replace it, it can be costly, and at this time of year it can be extremely difficult to do when we're trying to deal with the financial burdens of December. So it looks like for some of you guys, it's not really like terrible energy or anything here. It's just like something is going on here that's worrying you, Cancer. So you're concerned about something, and there's like communication glitches happening, but you do have the Lovers here. There's a need to make a choice and make a decision about something. So the choice is before you. Choose wisely. And in terms of the financial situation, if this is how it's playing out for you, the Five of Pentacles is just a temporary financial glitch. But, it's not the end of the world, right? This too shall pass. And you have the Four of Wands here going into the weekend, so it's like things are going to work out. It just may require you to go back to the Three of Wands energy and kind of make a new plan, maybe structure things where you can do it maybe a little bit more cost effectively. And other than that, I don't know what to say to you guys. It's an interesting week, it looks like, for you guys. The communication could be a bit of a problem here, so watch out for that energy. Other than that, if this reading did resonate for you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Take good care, okay? Bye for now. Have a good week.